It's about the extremity of emotional abuse, and I'm going to show you through a few illustrations that popped up today that I gathered over the years that an artist had made for me that really illustrate how extreme and how misunderstood, underestimated emotional abuse is. So take a look on the other side. I once saw a Lifetime movie, which was intriguing, that this woman would inject this potion, this medicine-like thing, into people, and they couldn't move, and yet they would feel all the pain as if a physical act had hit them. They could just sit there, they couldn't talk, they couldn't express it, they just felt the pain. And that's reminiscent to me of what emotional abuse is. It's got all the pain of a physical act, but it doesn't have the physical act, if you can see the analogy there. People feel great distress from actions, emotional and psychological ones directed at them, yet they're not feeling physical ones, so people underestimate it. Now in this first illustration by Devika, it shows the concept I'm showing here is that you can ostracize and cut a person out of a group enough if it's done as viciously and extensively over years, that the emotional effect would be like a murder. And I once had a psychologist say to me, something about that's a soul murder. So it's interesting, but in the most vicious forms of emotional abuse, you can cut a person out so badly, it's almost as if their very life was extracted out of them. The next illustration is of parental alienation, when one parent or a group of people brainwashes a child against another parent. And when we think about it, the loss of a child in whatever format, inappropriate that it is occurring, that's like kidnapping. And the third is just is indifference, about how indifferent and deceptive emotional abuse is, the third illustration. Check out theworldsgenius.com. You'll learn much more about these topics.